Reasons for staying healthy? That should be pretty obvious to anyone. Everybody wants to remain healthy.
You would naturally think that. But we do find that particularly when we are young. Some of us don't really care. Many of us sometimes take our health for granted. And some of our attitudes about good health has been about as important as just passing a lot of gas.
Thank God for the good ventilation in here. I suppose that was honest. Perhaps better than squeezing off a silent one. That may have been deadly. That's right. We've all been young. And it seems we felt like we would live forever. And be untouchable from any kind of bad health kind of things.
It's almost like some of us are self-destructive. Some of the things we do to ourselves. The dangerous sports. The harmful drugs some of us get into. It can be almost like a miracle that some of us have any kind of good health at all. The way we have lived. I guess the idea is to enjoy life as much as we can, without doing things that are too dangerous, and doing things that are bad for our health. In Checklist for Staying Healthy, I've made a list of things that are helpful for us in keeping our good health.
Yes. It does seem like I remember attitudes like that when I was young. I'm sure some of them were even my own.
But there's more. People need to stay healthy because they can't afford to not be healthy. When a person is young, it's often not a problem. Young people are naturally in better health. When they are older, they might have insurance, if they are fortunate. But who wants to be caught between a rock, a hard place, a doctor and a hospital, fighting with an insurance company? They all want money. The insurance only pays so much, no matter what the policy says. The doctor and hospital take what the insurance pays and sends you a bill for the difference. You have to pay it, or lose your house, or whatever you own. That's the real story.
Wow. I guess that's true. I understand a very large percentage of bankruptcies in this country are due to medical expenses.
It's the way the system works. Doctors and hospitals are wonderful, but they need a lot of money. That new healthcare plan, it's supposed to insure everybody. But where is the money coming from? Very likely you and I. Believe it when you see it. In the meantime, we have to do our best to stay as healthy as we can.
So true. Only the rich can afford the medical costs. Everyone else is pretty much screwed. We have no choice. We have to stay healthy.
We sure do. There are those times when someone will have to go to a hospital. Sometimes it cannot be avoided, even if it means losing everything else, in order to keep our health and stay alive. But we have to do what we can to avoid that hospital stay. And there's a lot we can do.
So what about this checklist? Checklist for staying healthy. Is that what you call it? You say it has helped you. In what ways has it helped you?
Yes. You're right. It's called Checklist for Staying Healthy. It's helped me in many ways. We will talk in more detail about all the benefits in other chapters. But I can say without a doubt I am in better health because of the things I have learned over the years. And so are many others. Because we have applied those things to our lives.
Where does one get this checklist?
It's available on Amazon, in print or Kindle. It's also on Barnes & Noble, in print or ebook. It's not a big book, just a couple hundred pages, and not expensive. And it's written in simple terms. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand it. Easy reading.
Can anyone use your checklist? Can everyone benefit from it?
Unfortunately not. It's not for everyone. The keywords in the title are staying healthy, which lends itself to the idea that if one is going to stay healthy, they have to be healthy to begin with. If a person has serious health problems, they are advised to seek the counsel of their doctor, and not use the methods described in Checklist for Staying Healthy, or at least until their doctor tells them it's okay.
Glad I found out about this. Never thought much about it before. I want that checklist.
I'm sure you will find it very useful. There's nothing fanatic about it in the least. Really pretty much common sense stuff. That's easy to apply to your life.
Very nice.
I have a movie about the checklist. It's on Amazon. Instant video. It's called Don't Sweat It. It's only your health and your money. It tells all about checklist for staying healthy. Or you can just go ahead and get the book. In print or any book on Kindle. Or Barnes & Noble.
Very cool. What are we going to discuss in the next chapter?
The high cost of healthcare. And why. And in other chapters, we'll be discussing things we can all do to stay healthy. So we don't have to deal so much with those outrageous costs. Remaining in good health is a much better way to go. Even if we pay the high costs. There is no guarantee we're going to make it.
Oh no. Is that death knocking at our door? Again.
Yes. You're right. It's the death knock again. It's death knocking at our door. But we don't have to answer. Just yet. We have a while before we have to go. It's not always how long we live that's most important. How well we live while we are alive is also very important. As we will see in the chapters ahead. See you soon.